Good to see you.
It is. It has been great. Listen, I was looking at the Securitize website. There's something interesting about this that I thought was intriguing. If you look at the profile, this being a public stock, I'll zoom in on that so people can kind of see that. Asset class, tokenized public stock. Because some of the other potentials here within the Securitize ecosystem don't necessarily have those kinds of frameworks around how this stock is done. First, let's kind of jump into...
There's a reason, first of all, why we chose Securitize. I think you were right earlier. I mean, Carlos has been early in this industry. I go back with Carlos early days, when they just started us in 2017, because
Right.
I was already circling around T0 at the time. T0, Patrick was kind of early in seeing this vision of tokenization. Carlos and Jaime were also early. And I think that one of the reasons we kind of partnered with them is everything that you just mentioned now, you cannot do unless you are regulated end-to-end stack. And that's what Securitize is, right? And so another thing that when we looked at this, we kind of said, look, we need a proven institutional scale. And it's the, tokenization provider behind BlackRock's build, right? First tokenized BlackRock fund on Ethereum. So I think that was another reason why we chose it. And really, we, make equities and payouts programmable. Essentially, this is why we've done it, right? We use Ethereum rails, our underlying asset of digital asset strategy that we've chosen as Ethereum. And we use Ethereum rails for dividends and buybacks and near real-time settlement while keeping the full kind of transfer agent records, right? That's why blockchains are really good, because of that transparency. So that's exactly how also build stream on-chain income to the whitelisted wallets as well. So I think we plug into institutional liquidity, as well. And I think it just allows a much faster, much safer, a much more transparent way of distributing our stock.
Can you explain the treasury itself? Because we're seeing a lot of digital asset treasuries coming out within this. Obviously, ETH is one of the biggest ones out there. But explain a little bit more. First of all, why go this route? Because there's a variety of ways that this could have been done. Why go this route and kind of jump into a very competitive DAT space right now?
Yeah, good question. Look, I've been early in the space since 2010, and I rode the Bitcoin kind of wave early days, and then I rode the ICO days as well, early in kind of 2013, 14, 15, 16, and then DeFi summer later as well. I think what's interesting about this is a massive megaphone for crypto, right? Think about it. Digital asset companies now are suddenly, public. You can discuss them on CNBC. You can discuss them on shows like this, right, where institutional investors are listening. And so I do think that that's interesting. The second part that's really interesting, this is not anymore about hype. This is really about infrastructure. Okay. And so the reason why we've chosen Ethereum as well is because it is a programmable asset. It's a yield bearing asset.
Right.
It does provide, it's an infra play versus just a kind of, price go up play, right? So there is a reason why we've chosen that as well. And we do think that these types of platforms really allow retail investors to come in and really bet on not just on an asset, but on the management and the future of on